Hello, everyone. Today I'm with Utah State commit Max Alford. Thank you for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime, I'll start with my first question. How old were you when you started playing football?
So I've been playing football for a while. So I started out with flag when I was like probably in the first, second grade, and then my dad coached football, so he threw me into tackle football when I was in third grade, and ever since I've just been playing it and loved it. So yeah,
So it started off with like flag, and then once you got to third grade, your dad, he coached, so he threw you in the pads.
yeah. So like he coached college football. So like my uncle coaches college football. He's the running backs coach at Ohio State. My dad coached football. So I've always been around football. So when I got thrown into playing tackle football, it wasn't anything new. So yeah,
Oh, that's cool that like your uncle, he's the running backs coach at Ohio State.
yeah. Great relationship with him. He's actually helped me a ton with recruiting and stuff. Just the ins and outs. So it was good to have an extra ear like that.
So that's just he was able to help you out, like being in the college football world. He has like
Exactly. Yeah.
he's got good running backs like Travion Henderson.
That's one of his backs. He's really good. J.K. Dobbins is one of his. Ezekiel Elliott was one of his. So yeah, it's been cool to. I've met some of them, so it was really cool.
He coached all those guys. That's cool.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Did you play any other sports?
Yeah, I played lacrosse, basketball, track, and football. So yeah, I played four sports.
So you're always busy. Like it wasn't ever just football. Like you always had multiple sports.
No, because um, yeah, I just believe in like I don't believe in like training for one sport all year. I think that you should play as many sports as you can in high school. Because why not? So yeah, it was for fun. I played lacrosse my freshman and sophomore year, and then I was thinking about playing my junior year, but I did track and field instead. Did not like that, to be honest. That was not fun. And then my senior year, I'm graduating early, so I didn't do any of that stuff.
So track and field wasn't really that fun.
I mean, yeah, I just didn't enjoy it. I mean, I like ran the 100 meter and do shots, so I mean it was okay. But I only went to state for shot put, so it was fun.
That's
But
cool. Yeah,
yeah,
I was thinking about doing track this year.
really should do it. You can learn a lot. You kind of it's good. It's good for football. It really is good for football speed and stuff. Do you play football?
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah.
What made you pick Utah State?
Um, the coaching staff and that it was close to home. Uh, yeah. Originally, I was looking at Utah State, University of Montana, Rice, Colorado State. Those are like my top schools that I was looking at. And I chose Utah State because when I went up there, I don't know, I kind of just liked the vibe of the school. The other recruits I'm going in with are like I'm close with now, like they're good friends of mine. The coaching staff was unbelievable. They were like, well, clearly they went 11-3, but it was unbelievable. And then, yeah, just the football up there, I thought it was gonna be good. I mean, that's about it. Yeah, I just liked it up there. It's close to my family. Like all my friends and family can come watch me. So I think that's why I chose it.
It's like everything just about it from the coaching staff and your family can watch you. Like it was just a great fit.
Yeah, that's what I think. Because both of my brothers are going to play at the University of Montana. That's why I considered going there. But I kind of wanted to do my own thing, I guess.
Yeah, like
So
start like your own thing instead. Like playing with them would be cool, but also doing your own thing.
exactly, create my own path. So yeah, that's why I chose it originally too. So Yeah.
What do you think it'll be like playing in a football program that is heading in a great direction with Blake Anderson and his coaching staff coming off a Mountain West championship?
Um, the competition is definitely going to be way out. The expectations are going to be high because that's the culture is going to be a good fit because that's what winning teams do. I mean, stuff is expected of you. Competition's high. I mean, when I was first getting recruited, they thought it was going to be a building year, and I was like, I want to be a part of a team to change the program around. But when the program's already changed around, it's like now you're going into a winning program and you're going into a program with high expectations that you need to meet. And I don't know, just you got to be able to compete. So, I mean, that's the probably going to be the biggest changes for me, I think, is the expectations are going to be. I'm not going in like with an ego or anything, though. Like, I know that I have to put in the work and do all this. Like, I'm not some big 5-star dude that thinks he's going to come in and start, you know? So I think if I just put in the work, learn, listen, stay patient, it'll work out. So that's what I think going into a winning program like that will help me if I do. So yeah.
So first, like we're saying it's gonna be a building year, and you're gonna be like a part of helping turn a program around.
Yeah, well, because when they recruited me, it was in June, and that year they just came out being 1-6. So they were like, I was thinking like, hey, like if I go here, I think I could, I think like I'll help change the program around eventually. So like that's a reason. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to go because I wanted to be help change the program around. But then they went on and did 11-3, so it was like sweet. And now I'm going into a winning program, so this is gonna be awesome, even better. So yeah,
And they had a great season.
yeah, it was crazy to watch. I don't think anyone would have expected. The head coach that's like one of the best coaching staffs I feel like you can play for. They're all young dudes and they know what they're talking about. So it'll be cool to see when I get up there.
Was he
Really be a
the
part of it.
was he the coach that he was like from Arkansas State and
Yep. So him, he brought he brought a few people from Arkansas State back with him. Like Justin Rice came from there. I know there's a safety that's transferring from there for his last year, and then he brought in other coaches like BJ. He used to play at Arkansas State, but now he coaches at Utah State. And then the D coordinator is from Miami, so he brought a few dudes from Miami too with him. So I feel like mainly the coaching staff's either from the University of Miami or Arkansas State.
so he brought in a lot of good guys, coaches and players like Justin Rice. I remember him 'cause he started at Fresno State.
Yeah, they're the second youngest coaching staff in all of college football. So they're all young dudes hungry to win, and yeah, so it'll be fun to be a part of a program like that.
Guys, young guys, and they're hungry to win, like you said. For your freshman season, do you plan on playing immediately or redshirting?
That's a good question. I don't know yet. My goal is to play, but I'm coming off. I'm in ACL rehab right now, so I'm rehabbing from ACL, getting it back and getting ready. So that's why I'm graduating early. But that's a question I can't answer because if I come in fall camp and I do better than I'm expecting, then maybe I can play and not have to redshirt. But redshirting might be a good option because I'll have another year to get ready and stuff. So I don't know. I have to see, but that's a good question.
Thank you. So it just kind of depends, like how things go, especially fall camp, like which is a couple weeks before the season.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I won't be making spring ball, but yeah, if I do good at fall camp, hopefully, I want to try to play my freshman year. So we'll see.
How's the rehab process going for you?
It's good. I'm like 4 months out exactly, or just over 4 months. So I'm about like halfway there. But it's gone good so far. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
That's good. So then you'll be back to 100%.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully one day.
What conference opponent are you most looking forward to playing against?
Probably Nevada because my best friend is going to play there at linebacker. So it'd be fun to play against him or a conference opponent. Boise State because Utah State lost them last year. And that's just a good team overall. I have a few friends going to play there. And then, yeah, probably Nevada or Boise State, I think. Or, yeah, those two.
So Nevada, you'll get to play against your best friend.
Uh-huh. I
That's
will.
that will be cool.
Yeah, he's a good player, but he's playing on defense too. So I won't feel like really be playing against him, but I mean, our teams will be playing against each other, so it'll be cool.
Yeah, like won't be on the field at the same time, but teams play
Yeah,
against each.
but yeah, so that'll be fun.
How would you say your senior season went? I mean, I know you told me it got cut short first game.
Wait, say that again. Sorry.
I was gonna ask how you would say your senior season went, but then I know you told me it got cut short
Oh
after
yeah, I
first
mean, it was going good at the start. Like, I mean, it was going good at the start. I mean, I had like 4 carries for like 50 something yards already, so I was averaging like 10 something yards a carry. But stuff happens. Life goes on, and honestly, is God's purpose. Like He has a purpose for me outside of football, and I feel like that was a year for God to open things up and show me that like you're more than full. So that year, I spent like leading teams in other ways, like verbally, just being a leader outside the white line, if that makes sense. So that's what I expected. After that happened, that's what I wanted to do with my senior years. Show the younger guys like if you really want it, you can go get it and stuff like that. So yeah,
so it ended up being like a good thing, like God showed you like more than just football. It goes deeper than that.
yeah, exactly. Make an impact other than just being a good player.
And like you can help out other people so that they can get to your position. What like take their
Yeah. hmm
looking back, how would you just describe your high school career?
Um, how do I describe my high school career? Um, Probably it was bipolar. I mean, it was fun, but it was like I'd say it was a bipolar relationship because my freshman year, I didn't play varsity until my junior year, but my freshman year, I played D end. I hurt my shoulder, didn't play for a few games my freshman year. Then got put in at linebacker and played the rest of my freshman year. My sophomore year, that was probably I almost contemplated quitting my sophomore year because uh, I just wasn't having fun because I'd play like a quarter or a half of JV and then not even play in the varsity games. So that was probably the hardest year because um, I mean I was good enough to play varsity, but I was part of a state championship team, so everyone on the team was really good. So even though I was good, there was people that were better. So that was hard because I didn't play that much. And then my junior year, probably the most fun I've had playing football ever because I know I enjoyed it playing running back. It was really when I got to shine. Like that was the first time like I saw all of my work paying off that I put through my sophomore off season or my junior off season, and then senior year, things didn't come my way, but I wasn't mad. I was already going somewhere, so I was like, good thing. I was like blessed to be able to have an opportunity to go play football, so it wasn't that bad. But yeah, there were a lot of ups and downs, I'd say, but I just stayed patient, kept working, and things worked out.
There's a lot of like up and down, but it ended up working out. Like your junior season, you got to have a good year.
Yeah, yeah, because I don't know, I was just so frustrated with my sophomore year that that whole off season I spent working hard, the hardest I've ever had could, and then it just all paid off my junior year. So that was a blessing.
So your hard work showed, and then now you have a place for college football.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully I get another opportunity. I will make the best of it. So,
What would be your advice to someone who's about to start their freshman season and has the same goals as you?
um, stay patient. I would say. I mean, 3 more years. Like it only takes one school. Stay patient. Keep working. Um, yeah, I'd say those two because I mean, a lot of people they work hard and then they don't get what they want, and then they either stop or they stop working hard or they quit. And I think if you just stay patient, trust what God has for you, keep working hard. Um, you just trust the process, things work out. Because it only takes one school at the end of the day. I mean, you're only going to one place. So, and the other thing is too, don't get caught up in all this recruiting and everything on social media because, like, I did that my freshman year. And I was like, oh, he has da da da, da, and I don't even have that yet. Like, I'm better than him. Like, I just don't compare yourself to other kids. Like, you work hard, you pay attention to yourself, things work out. So I would say to freshmen, don't try to compare. Just keep your head down, keep working, and stay patient. And use your resources. Learn off other people. Learn off coaches that you know. Learn off older players. Learn off just people. So that's what I would say.
So to not get caught up like in the social media, like comparing yourself, to just keep focusing and working hard, and then your
Yeah,
opportunity.
because when you get caught up in that, then you try to maybe do too much. Like if you just like um, in the football, you just got to do your job. If you do too much, you're gonna hurt other people. So that's why I wouldn't get caught up because then you start expecting things of yourself that you can't really do yet, and then you start getting disappointed. So I wouldn't get caught up in that stuff too much.
How many schools really had your interest?
Like outside of offers,
Yeah.
uh, probably like high 20, low 30s, probably like around that many schools. My senior year, I had like Washington State, UCLA. Um, I had like a few Pac-12 schools looking at me, and they were like, "Hey, we want to watch your first 3 games, first 3 4 games, and then we'll offer." And I got hurt, and I was like, it was probably at first I was like mad because like what other offers I was gonna get because I would have gotten I was about to get like a ton of Power 5 offers, and then looking at it, I was like, this happened for a reason. Like I'm going to the school for a reason. So yeah, that's what I think I would say.
That's a lot of.
But yeah, it was. It was cool. I liked it at the beginning, but then like it's likes getting loved. Everyone likes like, getting attention. It was cool at the beginning, like all these schools on top of you, but then as you start deciding for like because it's cool at the beginning, like you get like 3 4 months where all these coaches want you, and then like when you start deciding, I mean, it's like you keep having to get on Zoom calls and you have to hop on calls and stuff. It's like so yeah, it's cool. It's cool. The beginning it's really fun. It's cool getting a lot of attention.
So it kind of gets like stressful though when you start deciding.
Yeah, yeah, it does. And then I think the worst part for me is for having to call the coaches and tell them I'm not going to the school because like you spend like 3 months building a relationship with that guy, and then you're like, hey, I'm decided like your school's not best for me, and it's just hard. So I think that's the hardest part about it.
So that's tough, like building a relationship with them and then having to tell them you're not going there.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite football player?
When, oh, that's a good question. Um, when I was playing running back, I think it was when I was playing running back, I used to watch. When I played running back, I would watch Tavon Austin highlights and Leonard Fournette college highlights. I would watch those two highlights before every game. But now, I feel like my favorite player overall. I liked my favorite player I compare myself to when I played running back was Saquon Barkley. But I think now that I'm going into um, play linebacker, I think my favorite. I have like 3 favorite players right now. It's Fred Warner, Bobby Wagner, and Devin. Is it Devin? Devin White, I think it is.
Oh, for
Off
the
the boat.
Buccaneers.
Yeah, because I like Devin White the best. He's like probably my favorite player right now because he played running back in high school. He was like a 4-star running back in high school, and now he plays linebacker. So I don't know. It's kind of just someone that I like because that's kind of like the same thing I'm trying to go through that transition. So
He's good.
yeah, he's really good. I like watching him. He plays with he plays. He's versatile. So it's cool to watch him. Plays fast and hard.
And as a Foreigner fan, I like that you like Fred Warner.
Yeah, Fred Warner's dope. He came from BYU though, so
Awesome.
nothing. I have some friends going there, but yeah,
Sounds
he's
cool.
cool.
Like a rival for you.
Uh
BYU.
huh. We play out there. We play out there stadium next year.
That should be a good game.
I hope so. It should be. We'll have to see though.
They've been good lately too.
Oh yeah, I mean they lost to UAB, but that's because they have a ton of players that are hurt. So
Didn't they have like a different? They didn't have Jaron Holland.
no, there's some other guy because all the dudes are hurt. And I think that's why they went to that bowl game because they don't have all the guys.
They're like 10-2 or something.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully Utah State's ranked next year though, going 11-3. We'll see.
I think they should be like to start out at least.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Do you try to model your game after anyone?
Uh, if Max Alford is a person, I guess. I don't really try to model my game after um anyone. No, I don't really think like that. I just like to. No, I don't. I just like playing ball. I mean, I look up to. Um, no, I don't try to model my game after anyone. I hope one day people can model the game after me. Though that's the goal to leave a legacy. But for the most part, no. I kind of just try to do my own thing, play my own ball. So yeah,
So you just like to play your own game, and then hopefully one day people will say like they might model it after your game, and you leave a legacy.
yeah. That's the goal. That's the long term goal. So we'll see. I'll let you know.
I think that would be cool.
Yeah, I hope so.
How would you describe yourself off the field?
Friendly, fun, funny, outgoing. I mean, I don't do much outside of football, except hang with my friends, work out, and um, hang with my family. I mean, I don't, I don't, I don't party at all. I don't do any of that stuff. So I kind of just hang out with my friends. We'll play like Fortnite and stuff. We'll go out, eat, we'll chill out. And then I'll hang with my family. And then I lift 7 days a week. I work out 7 days a week. So, yeah, that's basically what I do. But to describe myself, yeah. I mean, I like, if I can help someone, I will. Like, yeah, that's how I describe myself. But I'm not trying to like, I'm not trying to like brag or anything. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to describe myself.
It's like just helpful, friendly, and then you like to hang out with your friends and family.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's what most people describe me as, kind. Because like people, I don't know, when I hear my name a lot, people are like, "Oh my gosh, Max is so nice." I try to be as nice as I can. I don't want to be. I don't want to come off as being too like mean to people and stuff. Because like I don't know, if you can make someone smile, it
Yeah,
just goes a long way.
it's a good thing. And you lift a lot, 7 days a week.
Yeah, with my friend. I have like a lifting buddy, my best friend. We lift like 7 days a week. And then I have workouts outside of that too.
That's cool. I only lift 4 days a week.
Yeah, well, I have a split. So I go like chest and arms Monday, back and shoulders Tuesday, legs Wednesday, chest and arms Friday, back and shoulders Saturday, legs Sunday, and the cycle just restarts.
Wow. I only do upper body and lower body pretty much.
Yeah, but that'll switch quick because I'm going to college soon, so I'll be able to put on different workouts. So I'll probably lift around 4 or 5 days a week, I think. That's what they said.
They probably have a good lifting program there.
Yeah, they will. They'll have me on that. And I think they do like 2 workouts a day or something like that. So it'll be unique to see what happens. I'm excited. I mean, I'm not excited for the conditioning. Who likes conditioning? But I'm excited for the workouts.
Yeah, the
So,
conditioning, that's always rough. Like
yeah.
football coaches, they
Tough.
have tough conditioning.
Yeah, that'll be tough for sure. I don't know if I'm ready for that, but we'll see. We'll see for sure.
I saw this one thing, it was like, I don't know, I guess they have like two different sets of workouts sometimes for college football. And it's like when you see the first group come back after conditioning and they're all dead laying on the ground.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen that. I'm not sure what the because they'll send me the workout soon, but yeah, usually actually at Utah State, I think they all do it as a team. But I've seen those videos before. I've seen that TikTok. I've seen a TikTok like that.
Yeah, they're funny. Then the last question I have is for fun. You get to take any three NFL players to dinner. They can be past or present. Who are you taking?
Shoot, 3 NFL players. Um, Probably Saquon Barkley. Uh, Dang, this is a question I've never thought about before. Pastor. I'm probably taking Saquon. Um, probably, probably, probably Saquon. Probably Randy Moss and um, Devin White. Probably those three.
That would be a fun dinner
That's a good three. I feel like that's a strong three.
and good personalities to mix.
Yeah, yeah. I think they would be. I think it'd be quite the dinner. I mean, I'd have one of them pay for it because I don't got money like that yet. But it'd be a good dinner.
Yeah, they could pay for it easily.
Exactly. But yeah, that's just I feel like that'd be quite the trio.
That would be.
What would your three be? What would your three be?
I would take Tom Brady because Alex, he's Tom Brady.
All right.
I would take Josh Allen because he's from this small town that's like not too far away from me. And it's just pretty cool that he's from the Central Valley and he made it big. And then either Joshua Kelly on the Chargers or
Oh
George
yeah.
Kittle.
George Pitt's cool. Funny thing is, one of the coaches on my football team, he stayed in a house right next to Tom Brady's house, right next to a house Tom Brady was staying in like Costa Rica or something.
Really? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that was cool. When he told me that, I was like, no way. Yeah,
Yeah, I like Tom Brady, even though some people don't. I just like that he wins so much. Like it's crazy. 7 Super Bowls.
yeah, it's definitely the GOAT for sure. I mean, I was like, yo, if he takes the Bucks to the Super Bowl, he's definitely the GOAT.
And that
Well, he's
was
definitely.
my parents. They used to, well, because they're also 49ers fans, so they always say it was Joe Montana until he got 7. Yeah. All right. Thank you for taking the time to join me today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Best of luck with your podcast, and yeah, let me know if you need anything else.
Thank you. I will, and best of luck to you at Utah State and the rest, and your as you go on in your career.
Yeah, and if we play Fresno State, make sure to come up and say hi.
I will for sure.
See you.